Yes, my people, and we're back on NQ. So, with the way gold has been moving, I don't think many people was taking, were even trying to look at NQ. But we got to do what we got to do. So, on NQ, I would say that price is, based off my 1 hour time frame, price is bearish based off the SMA. But like I said before, there's two ways in which you can see price. You have this zone here, but also you have this zone here. And with this one I can make it like that. So just two ways in which you can see price. But for now, just based off what is going on, I will just say that potentially the SMAs are bearish, just based off what's going on. And we can see how price this high has failed to take out this low here. So there's always a chance that price might want to come back and push on higher. So when you go to our 5-minute chart, we can actually see that price is bullish, and there is a massive gap right beneath us, and technically this swing high, depending on where you're trying to mark it from, this wouldn't be valid because we haven't actually candle closed below this low. However, like I said, depending on where you're trying to map it out from, then this may be valid or this may not be valid for you. But we have this area here, we have our SPS over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did push higher. We did take out our previous number 3, which is meant to be the higher high. We don't quite tap the 618. If I go to my 1-minute time frame, we can see that we are below the SMA. So I wouldn't have been able to entertain this based off my 1-minute time frame. However, on the 5, it was completely cool for me to try and take a trade. And some people might say this is SBS model 1, where of course this is the 1, 2, this is higher, so 3, 4, 5. It just really depends on how you've trained your eyes to see the SBS. But we have finally taken out that previous higher high. Now we need to let price play back. So price dumps back into that zone where now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5. We've tapped into an area of interest. So again, a lot of people love to take blind limits, but what we have to do is just go down to 1-minute time frame, see what is really going on. So if we're looking at things from a structural point of view again, then technically, so price made a high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. So technically price needs to take out this high, and then I can start looking for something to potentially get myself in. We let price play out. Okay, so we've taken out this low here, so now I need price to take out this high. We let price play out. Okay, so we've taken out this high, so we are still below the SMA. So I'm just going to wait. Again, a lot of people will try to get in potentially here from the SNDR. However, because we are still below the SMAs, I just wouldn't trust this. Yeah, I just wouldn't trust this right now. I'll just wait for price to take out this high here. When we let price play out, we completely disrespect this area here. So now technically same place, I just need price to take out this high now. And when you let price play out, we don't quite take out the high, and then obviously we carry on dumping. So can you see how by going on the lower time frame, I give myself extra confirmation whether we have a change in order flow. We can see how price is kind of double-sided based off my 200 SMA. You don't want to partake in this. When price is moving choppy like this, you don't want to partake in this. Yes, price is bullish based off structure, but price, the minute you go to a higher time frame, you can actually see what is really going on. And price was a little bit choppy on NQ, unfortunately, today. But as long as you have a plan, you would have been alright. So now someone might say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where this is just a larger SBS. Price potentially we just wanted to tap into this area here, which is technically the unmitigated move origin from this market structure break. So now price has tapped into that, and I mean we do push up again. If I go to my 1 minute time frame, we can see technically what have we done. We came from this high, this low, this high, this low, failed to make a new lower low. We've taken out this high. So the first indication of the flip was from this high here. We can see the price doesn't pull back and help us push higher. You know, even this high, we take this high, but you can see price doesn't pull back to help us push higher. So sometimes you have to just take on the chin. You're not going to always, be able to catch a trade through the flips unless you are going to be a little bit courageous and then enter off a 618 limit blind, or potentially a higher time frame IB or higher time frame CSS, etc., etc. But you can see for yourself how eventually price moved on back up after we tapped this area of supply and demand. And now if you're looking for a continuation setup, you're going to get better setups now, because now you are in line with the higher time frame. And if we go back to our 1 hour time frame, we can see how I was bearish, and I am still technically bearish because I haven't fully candle closed above a high, or broke above, retested it, and obviously moved higher. So there is a chance that price might still want to head down. But remember, I just use my 1 hour time for context. I go down to my 5 minute time frame. That's when I see what price is actually doing now, and then I go to my 1 minute time frame for extra confirmation. But yeah, so that's it for NQ. Always remember that victory belongs to the most tenacious, and whether you're not, I'm wishing you guys a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. And I'll see you lots tomorrow. Love.